Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to revisit my monthly favorites video from 3 years ago. Yes, my very first monthly favorites video was June of 2018.
So this is technically my first official favorites video here on YouTube.
And this video idea stemmed from a conversation that we had recently in one of my live chats where we were talking about whether I was gonna switch back from quarterly to back to monthly favorites videos. And I thought, you know, it would be fun to go back and look at those monthly favorites videos and to see what I still love and what maybe I don't love anymore. Because there may be things that I talked about 3 years ago that were a favorite at the time that might not be a favorite anymore. So I thought it would be fun for us to go back in time together, and I have not watched the video. I've looked at the thumbnail, and by looking at the thumbnail, we look to be pretty good. I really wanted to wear the same dress that I wore in this video. I still have it and still love it. I actually took it with me to Texas last month and I forgot it there. I left it there and my dad still hasn't mailed it to me. So I do still have and love that dress. I'm wearing the same dress, except this one is solid black and that one is the flower pattern, but those dresses from Old Navy, I love them. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna click play. This video is not going to be about my reaction to like my old YouTube quality. I do have a video where I'm reacting to my very first plan with me if you want to watch like that, like me reacting to the quality. This video is going to be about me reacting to the actual products. Okay, so the first thing I talked about was the Pilot G207 in black.
But I fell in love with it and ordered an extra pack, and it is these Pilot G2 pens, the 07 in black, of course, team black.
So I do still have a Pilot G207 in black, but this is definitely not a favorite pen anymore. First off, I don't even really like these kind of click, I don't even know what these are called. I'm not a pen expert. Ballpoint pens, I think that's what it is. Not my favorite. I have a heavy hand, and pretty much on any kind of paper that I write on, this is gonna leave a ridging on the other side. So the only time I use a pen like this is when I journal in the morning, because it is smooth. So it like, I don't know why I have it with my left hand. It flows very easily, but this is definitely not the first one. It's not even the second one I would grab for. The first one I grab for is the Sharpie S Gel, which has since come out since then, and the Tool pens. I don't know if these just didn't exist or we didn't know about them, but these two are my favorite, like this type of a pen, not the Pilot G2.
The next thing is not a planner item, but also from Amazon, and that is my phone case.
I still have the same phone case. Now, I don't know if this is the exact same phone case or if I have replaced it since. I'll look at my Amazon history and let you know. I'll pop something up here, but it might be the actual same phone case that I've literally had for 3 years. I am obsessed with this phone case. So let me change something up so you can't see my address. So it's got, actually, you know what? It's not the same phone case. I'm looking at it now. It has the slots on my old one there, have them here instead of entering it on the side. So it's not the exact same phone case, but I use like the exact same style of phone case. The only difference is that the slots on this side are a little bit different, but it's like the exact same style of phone case. So that hasn't changed.
The Tarte Shape Tape, and I love it. I will never go without this. It is the best concealer I've ever used in my entire life.
Still true. Still own it. I actually have another one, same color. I wear light, and I still buy it, just like I said in that video, on sale. You can pretty much always find it on sale either when Ulta has a coupon or Tarte will do sales, and I will stock up then. So I still don't pay full price for this concealer, but I still love it.
All right, the next item is a planner item, and it is these Cutter Bee scissors.
Yep. Still love these two. They sit on my desk every day. I was just thinking the other day actually that they may have dulled down a little bit and that it might be worth replacing because these are literally $8, but my friend Lindsay bought me this set because I basically wanted to steal hers the first time that we met. I can't believe it was that long ago. And I wanted to steal hers, and so she got me mine, and I love them. And I still use them all the time, especially in my memory keeping now. These sit on my desk and they are my go-to scissors always.
A book series that I finished in the month of June that I absolutely loved. Now, I actually read it on my Kindle, so I don't have the cover here to show you per se, but it is called Matched. That's the name of the first book by Ali Condi. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's Matched, and then Reached, and then Crossed. Those are the different, that's the book, the series.
So I actually haven't read that series since I filmed that video, but I do remember like loving that series the first time I read it, loving it again. So now I'm like, I feel like I should read it again. But I have since gotten a new Kindle since this video, and I have not figured out how to get the books from my old Kindle to my new Kindle. That's like one of those random things that's on my to-do list that I never get around to doing. But once I figure that out, then I will probably reread that series. I haven't read it in 3 years, but I do remember it being great.
These cardigans from Old Navy. And I recently just picked up a bunch of extra colors, which is why I decided to share it as a June favorite.
You mean that this cardigan that I have on? I do still love those Old Navy cardigans. I do replace them as they become like worn. I mean, they are inexpensive, especially if you can get them on sale at Old Navy. And so they don't last forever. And so I will replace them as I need to replace them. Like the pink one that I'm showing in this video, I don't still have that color anymore. And the black one that I think I'm wearing in this video, I don't still have that particular black one. But I do still buy and love these cardigans.
I think they retail for $22, $25. Don't ever pay that. Don't pay $22, $25. Wait, they will go on sale. Old Navy almost always is having a sale. The next thing I'm gonna talk about are these Erin Condren notebooks. Not a new favorite in the month of June.
Do I still have tons of these Erin Condren notepads? Absolutely. Do I still think that these are incredibly high quality, great notepads? 100%. These are great notepads. I, however, don't use notepads a lot anymore. I have since transitioned really to any kind of note list making is on my iPad. That is where I take notes. I hardly ever write things out on notepads anymore. And if I do it on a sticky version. That way I can stick it in my daily planner. I don't use those kind of like floating standalone notepads anymore.
All right, the last thing I'm gonna talk about is a TV show that I've been binging. Well, I'm always binging something. And if you went to Go Wild, or if you watched anybody's stories or vlogs from Go Wild, you probably saw that Kiefer Sutherland happened to be at our hotel in Austin. He was performing actually down the street at a bar. Ever since I saw him there, I have been dying to rewatch 24 from the beginning. So I did.
You know, I have not watched 24 since then, but now I kind of want to. I forgot how much I love that show. And I just watched something recently that had Chloe, I don't remember the actress's name in it, and that made me also say out loud to say, I'm like, hey, I kind of want to watch 24. So maybe I should go back and rewatch it. It's a great show. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. And I feel like it was pretty solid. Like there was nothing in there that I was like, oh no, I hate that now. Like all the products that I talked about, I just have maybe moved on to something else, something slightly different in terms of my lifestyle or my preferences. But there were some of those that are still things that I use and love every single day, like Tarte Shape Tape. Like there are some of the things I talk about that in my phone case that haven't changed. I love that. So this was super fun for me. I love this video idea. Let me know down in the comments if you like this. Do you want me to do more of them? This video probably ended up being pretty short, so I can likely combine a couple together and do like 2 or 3 months at a time. Especially my first couple favorites videos, I didn't include too many items. I only included like 6 or 7 things, so it's pretty easy to comment on them, but I would love to hear your thoughts. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Sent from a... Oh, I have the flashlight on. The slots on this side are different than the slots over these so maybe I should go back and rewatch.